Auburn University has many special traditions. These Auburn traditions include Toomer's Corner, Sanford Hall, and the two university mascots, Aubie and Tiger. The most well-known Auburn traditions are those associated with athletics, in particular SEC football, Jordan-Hare Stadium, Tiger Walk, the Iron Bowl, tailgating, and the rolling of Toomer's Corner are all special to Auburn fans. The co-op program has been an Auburn tradition since 1937. Presently, more than 500 students are enjoying the numerous benefits associated with this Auburn co-op tradition.
I think the co-op program is something that any student should seriously consider. It offers a number of benefits that will allow students to find that right job. If you wait until the end of your 4 years to then start looking for the potential right job for you, in many respects that's too late.
Co-op was a great experience because it validated to me what I really want to do with my life. Because I was out there working with real engineers, seeing how engineering in real life is really like. And I really enjoyed it, so that really made my decision right there that I want to do engineering, and that's the major that I ended up picking.
Some of the benefits, of course, you're going to get good pay from any co-op job you take in engineering. So aside from having a small break from school where I can gather my thoughts and recenter myself, you also get that nice salary from co-oping and a chance to see a new city, on top of good job experience that'll let you know that you've picked the right major.
You get a chance to kind of get a break from school, which is nice because you're not having to constantly worry about tests and studying. You get full-time work experience, and then you also can get access sometimes to full-time employee benefits like health care and all that fun stuff.
Instead of just wasting my time on a summer job like working for a restaurant or something, I'm actually using my brain and preparing for the next school year because I get to use physics, statistics, and pretty much my writing skills while I'm here. So it just helps build that foundation for the next school year.
If I have two relatively equal students on their resumes, and one of them has worked in a composites facility and spent time in a co-op situation learning the field, I'm almost certainly going to choose them over the other. There is a 2 or 3 month period where just learning the underlying basics of this field, it takes a while to learn what you need to do on a daily basis here. So if somebody's already been through that, we've already invested that money in it, I would definitely consider them before I would consider someone else.
I basically look at cost data analysis and try to reduce the number of test pieces that GKN makes for certain airplanes like the A380 or the A340. I reduced the testing from 7 tests to 4 tests for each A380 wedge panel that went through, and that saves the company quite a bit of money. What I'm currently working on is reduced testing methods for the A380, just in general reducing the number of test parts that they make from 1 for every single part to 1 of 5 parts. I also look at the stem of the problem from the cosmetic damage that happens to some of the parts so that we can improve the process later.
I think the break from school that Cooperative provides is a plus for me and other students who do co-op. It gives you a chance to relax, get away from classes, to take time out to do something different. Because, as taking classes for 3 or 4 years, they can be a little monotonous, they can be a little boring. So co-oping gives you just if anything, it just gives you a change of scenery.
Having a break from school while co-oping has been one of the best benefits because I'm like any other kid, I get sick of going to class. And especially with some of my classes, I just want to crawl in a hole and just not go to class ever again. So co-oping has definitely helped a lot.
A break from school has definitely been a plus for me. One thing I've noticed is it's allowed me to come and basically regenerate, kind of take a break. When I come back, I'm ready to go. I notice that when I spend a number of semesters back to back, I get burnt out really quickly. And I believe it has helped me to do better than I would have academically than if I would not have co-op.
Working full-time as a co-op student, it allowed me more time to have more of a personal feel for what I was doing. When I say that, I had that connection. It wasn't that I was just going and I'm working for this company. It was I had a vested interest in the company. By being there full time, I was able to get on very detailed projects and able to see the projects throughout because of the length of the co-op program. By it being several quarters, I was able to see the projects from the beginning to the end.
While I was co-oping, I really got a chance to do everything that normal college students did. Every year, I got my football tickets. Every year, I had my basketball tickets, baseball tickets. I always made it a point to try to return as much as possible to Auburn University to attend all the sporting events. And if you plan it, and if you're in a good location that's not too far away from Auburn while you're co-oping, you can definitely make a lot of the events and have that true college experience also. But each time that you come back from co-oping, make sure that you make that semester the best semester it can possibly be.
While I was co-oping, I didn't end up missing out on anything. I was able to still come in town for football games the fall semester I co-oped, because most of the places that come for co-op interviews are within 3 or 4 hours away. It's not a very far distance, so you really don't miss out on anything. You get to come back in town for whatever you want to do, because the plus of it is you don't have homework you have to do over the weekends.
I don't think that co-oping causes you to miss out on any college activities. Each year, the activities will be done again. So even if you might miss the 2007 football season, you'll be back for the 2008. And whatever party your friend threw on Tuesday, you'll be there next year for that same party on Tuesday.
Definitely, I recommend co-op program. I actually participated in a co-op program, and I can definitely say that that has helped me make the contacts and to get to where I am in my career. Students learn so much. They have such opportunities to network, and really those relationships they build through their co-op employer will help them as they progress in their career throughout their life.
What I do here at NEPTUNE is that I conduct tests with a fixed network MIU. It's a meter interface unit that can take readings from our registers, our electronic registers, and send them over a certain frequency to a collector so that our customers can read the water reading off the meters without actually having to send employees out. Where employees used to be able to have to walk from door to door and examine a basement unit or a pit unit, they could probably get a few hundred by the end of the day. But now with our products, our R900V3 and our fixed network MIU, which is still being researched in the pilot phase, water companies can go throughout the town with a handheld and pick up the water readings, pick up thousands of them a day.
The financial benefits of the co-op experience, they're tremendous. I definitely have had enough money to go through the program and to have money while I'm there, but I've also brought a few $1,000s back here to have and to spend, and I've had enough money maybe to go out every weekend or things like that, things that my friends just can't do.
It's actually helped me to pay off a semester or two of school, and also, like I said, I was able to get a car, be able to maintain that vehicle, and also to get the computer and laptop and things that I needed for school. And even though with all that spending, I was still able to be able to save up money so that I can pay rent or do whatever else I need without having to have to work during the semester. So that gives me more time to focus on the studies and stuff in my classes.
So what the co-op experience provides is the ability to learn a whole new skill set, actually applying your technical information in a number of different ways, applying that information to a number of different people, not only people that are in your major, but a number of people outside of it, and a number of people that are non-technical. Another benefit that certain people don't mention is it allows you to try a number of things on. You get to see a company, you get to see a particular field, and that's very important. I've known people to come back and say, you know what, I thought the industry was a little different than what I thought going in, and they were able to move into something else that they enjoyed a lot better. I think that's very important to do that when you can, rather than, say, graduate, move to a town or a certain city, start at a company and find out 6 or 7 months later that you really don't enjoy that particular field.
I've heard some friends showing hesitation about co-oping because it might take 4.5, 5 years to graduate. But in my experience, the benefits outweigh graduating in a little extra time. And as I see, it's not really a race trying to graduate in 4 years. I've been doing a lot of full-time interviews right now, and nobody has asked me, oh, so why are you graduating in 4 years in a summer rather than 4 years? The question that I've had more than anything else has been about my co-op experience. In fact, employers have been spending more time asking about my co-op experience than anything else on my resume. So I really recommend co-op because it's a great sampler, so to speak. You get to know whether you're going to enjoy working in that field for the rest of your life or not.
Now don't hate me, but since I'm an idiot, just tell me what you do again. I didn't hit play. I didn't hit record.
That in itself was a benefit. Lost train of thought.
That's fine.
You got me on that one.
You're gonna hate me, but I haven't got into that.
The audio was not on. That's good.
He's more nervous than you are, Dave.
Okay. Engineers and not. I blew that one. You're gonna have to edit that. This better not end up on a blooper reel somewhere either. The internet these days is insidious.
I'm gonna kill him. Can you edit that out?
Yeah,
okay. That was my boss, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, to throw me off. Okay, good digital.
Co-op education. I thought you were chuckling.
You're over wireless miles. So
Okay. No, but I thought you were chuckling. You made me laugh.
Turn yourself while you're looking that way.
Okay.
I'll adjust this a little bit.
Begin this way.
Okay. Next one is, some students believe that if they co-op, part of the college experience will be missed. What are your thoughts on that topic?